Wake and steak, baby.
Yo, what's up, Matt?
Yo, it's good.
How you doing, bro?
Less than 24 hours away from the start of the NFL season. I'm amped.
Yeah, it's coming up, man. Big game, big divisional game to start off the game.
This is where all the people come out of the woodwork to start throwing money.
So let's just dive head first, dog.
All right, man. Let's start with that Thursday night game.
Yeah, so we got the Packers and we got the Bears. So this one at +3 Packers. That's the line. Opened up at +4. So it's dropped a whole point. So what that means to me, well, first let's talk Green Bay's coming off what Aaron Rodgers didn't play almost a whole year. Brand new coach and brand new offense, I believe. A whole new offensive scheme since his rookie year. How do you feel about that, Matt?
I mean, I think, there's really no holding Aaron Rodgers back, but, what I'm sticking to is the letdown the Bears had against the Packers last season, and that, epic Rodgers gets carted off and then comes back in and just goes bananas and wins the game. So I think Khalil Mack wants to kill somebody, and I think the Bears are at home, and I think Trubisky's going to be a stud. And you know what? I'm taking Bears money line at home. That's my pick.
Bears money line. So let's see where that's at right now. Open at -190, down to 170. So here we got 80%, 50% of the bets are on the Packers, right? Opened up at +4. They got it down to +3. So Vegas is a little scared, but I mean, I really like the Bears as well at home. First game, that defense is unstoppable. New coach, it's like, welcome to the NFL, bro. You're running into the dirtiest defense in the fucking league. So you gotta ride with the Bears, bro. Defense
Ride with the
always
Bears.
wins. It's a hard play. Everybody's gonna want to take the Packers and the money line, dude. Like, why wouldn't you? But I don't know. All right, let's get into Los Angeles Rams at Carolina Panthers. The line here is Los Angeles Rams -3.
That shifted for sure. I think it was at 2.5, and then it moved up.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, this isn't obvious. You gotta go with the Rams, even on the road, and the Mr. $110 million guaranteed money Goff and all his offensive weapons. I think I think they win that by a couple field goals on the road and start off the season in the right fashion.
I mean, I think this game, these teams don't play each other a lot. This game, I think it all depends on how Cam Newton's health is.
Already had his sprained foot.
Yeah, so I mean that plays a big factor. Another thing is the coach. What's the coach of the Panthers? What the fuck's his name, dude?
Rivera.
There we go. He was 9-7. So last year, when he bounces back off like a mediocre year, it's like a 4.7 win average. So I mean that's kind of hard. That's putting him at a 12-13 wins. But supposedly he bounces back very hard. They got a whole new defensive line. I mean, I like Carolina, but that's depending on Cam Newton's health. I mean, I like it at 3 points. I'll take the 3. 3's the hardest bet to bet in NFL. That's like when you see a line like that, that means Vegas doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. But that's a coin toss,
It's a coin toss. I don't think so. I mean,
they got the over-under at 50, 51.
Worst case, I mean, in my mind, you go LA Rams money line. I mean,
we'll see how the Rams...
If you're scared of the points.
And everybody's looking at the Rams' bad taste because of the Super Bowl, but I don't know, man. That one, I agree to disagree there. That one's right. It's a coin flip,
And the over-under is
50.
50. And you know what? I don't know. I like the under there.
Yep, I like the under there too.
Yep.
That's a solid play.
So I would take LA Rams money line and the under. Those are my picks.
Let's go to Tennessee Titans at Cleveland Browns.
God, I mean, this is a baffler. No idea what, this really, could go either way. I mean, Tennessee quietly seems to, do pretty well. And especially like if you're going off of how they looked last season, Mariota stays healthy, they can actually do pretty well. I don't know. Cleveland at home. What is it? It's a 5.5. What is it? Is that what it is? What do you got? 5.5.
They got Cleveland at -5, moving to 5.5 now. So
Yeah.
70% of the money's on Cleveland. So Vegas shifted a little lineup to protect.
I guess a sharp play could be the Tennessee plus 5.5. You know
It's
what?
funny,
It might be a field goal game.
Last time they played was October 2017, so it's right before Cleveland got a little better with Baker Mayfield, and the spread was reversed. It was -5 Tennessee, and Tennessee didn't cover. They won 12-9, so very low scoring.
Yeah.
And that year they had the over under 42.5, 45.5. So I think your safe play here is the under
The
two.
under.
Man. You take the under, and I don't know what's gonna happen because
Yeah,
you
the
got a
points
brand
are
new team.
the points are tough here, but I think like you're saying, the
Week
under.
one's really hard,
Under's a good play.
You just gotta go with the proof in the pudding. I think you go with the under.
can
Last
throw
time they
that,
played, they only scored 20 points.
Yeah, and throw that into a parlay or something.
Yeah. I mean that one's a hard one, dude. All right, so let's get into the next one. Who you got there?
Let's go with the Redskins at the Eagles.
Redskins at the Eagles.
Yeah, so that game is it's pretty lopsided. You've got the Eagles at -9.5 with an over under of 45. I think the over looks pretty good here, and I mean Philadelphia should beat them by 10 points, but at the same time I like maybe a little Philly money line and over parlay. That would be my take there.
Yeah, that line jumped a lot.
Yeah.
Opened at 7.5.
Yeah.
And Philly money came in hard. Must have come in really hard because to go be at -10
because it's
now.
inflated now. Yeah, there it is, 10. Yeah, I don't know. I like the
These
over
week ones,
over
like
in
we
the money
said,
line.
Week ones are very, very hard.
Yeah, they are.
Here you got to go with the line shift. You have to. Vegas is scared, so I ride with them. You got to take a -10. Money line's very stiff. It's at -550, dude.
Yeah, so it's not a great value play, but I think the over hits there.
I mean, that's another hard one. So I'll go with the over there. Wentz
like
is gonna
the over.
light it up, dude.
Yeah, I think they put up 30 points.
They say
easy.
he's like 400% right now, and he's looking nasty out there.
Yep.
All right, so let's go to Chiefs Jaguars.
All right, let's do that. So
What do we got it at? So it's Kansas.
These are your sleeper squad, Carly.
Playing at Jacksonville. But yeah, against Chiefs, chill, dude. I don't know, there ain't no fucking sleeping there like that. That's I scratch that ass.
What's the line movement?
It's at Jacksonville Jaguars. That line
It's
it
at +4 is what I see it at.
Yeah, +4.5, but it went down to +3.5. All the money's on KC. You know what that is, man? That's reverse line, dude.
Yeah.
They want that KC money. I mean, you can't bet against him, dude. I mean, I know every fish is gonna bet Kansas City, though. That's the only thing I don't like. You know how I feel about the fishes, dude. The whole population is betting them, and Vegas is already dropping the line. Last time they played, last year they played, Jacksonville lost by 16. KC covered very easy, very, very easy.
It's a different year for them.
It was
I
at
think.
Kansas City, though. Now we're playing at Jacksonville. The Mahomes
Foles is supposed to play.
I mean, if you got the fucking big donkey balls, you bet Jacksonville.
Yeah, but if Foles doesn't play, you take Kansas City legs up all day.
No, Foles has to play. So let's say they're full force, you know.
But if Foles is not out there at 100%, you know.
I mean, at 4.5, I kind of liked KC. Now that it's at 3.5, dude. Like, who wouldn't bet that? That's what I look at. You know, like everybody's gonna fucking bet Kansas City, dude.
Everybody's betting. I'm not taking fucking Jaguars
Like that.
even if they are at home.
That's why you gotta look at that.
They're gonna mop them. They win by a touchdown easy.
All right, so KC, but that one's another one, man. It's just
this is-
fishy. It's fishy. The bet,
Guys, this is week 1, and these predictions are we're based on fact and past performance.
I'm going
but,
basing
hey,
off where the money's going and where the line's moving. I'm not going off any performance, obviously. So that's the only thing I can really look at now.
trying to read Vegas.
Vegas, and Vegas there, man. They're saying I want that Kansas City money,
the
man.
score prediction I saw was Kansas City 28-24. Basically pushing. So I mean, but I still don't buy that. You know, they also have some other shit here that I'm reading that I don't buy either. But still, I'm gonna go with Kansas City until they prove that they're not a powerhouse. Why would you bet against them? That's what I'm saying.
I told you I'm taking Jaguars, but they're my team, dude. So it's week one.
All
It's
right.
week one. That's why we're here.
Take the
we're
Jaguars.
We're here to. It's week one. Everybody could take what they want, dude. We're just,
Yep, you'll
I'm-
see.
I'm
you
reading
gonna
the
learn.
line.
You gonna learn.
I'm gonna learn. So yeah, here's another crazy line movement, but that's because
It's the Dolphins.
it's the Dolphins and they just like dumped their whole team. So we got Baltimore Ravens at Miami Dolphins. Spread opened up at 3.5, which there I thought was kind of fishy. Like I said,
Very fishy.
Yeah, there. I mean, who wouldn't take the Ravens? So I was kind of like, oh, it's worth a little dabble at $100 little money line Dolphins bet. But now that it went to -7, now I like it. Now I like the Ravens. You know,
I like the Ravens to
Dolphins
cover
got
that.
rid of their whole team. Hopefully, we get tickets to that game, and that'll be fucking dope. We can
Yeah,
watch
let's
it.
go.
But listen, I'm a Miami Dolphin fan, but dude, like they're so bad. They're just. I could see us getting our asses.
Yeah, we
whooped,
could
bro.
get. It could be like a 31-10. Ass
No,
whooping.
easily,
Yeah.
and I think it'll be early, and they're gonna suck every energy out. The Dolphins, the only thing they got going, it's their home opener.
The over under at 38 though. That's
So low.
so low.
It's like 31-10 sounds like an actual really good score.
Yeah.
41, it goes a little over. That's a nice score.
I
dude.
kind of like that over actually.
You know,
That's
let's
a really
see,
that's a really low mark.
And then here we can't even go off their last 5 meetings because they're different. But Baltimore beat them 40-0 the last time we played.
Yeah.
Dude, Baltimore is I think here's the easy play, guys. If you got it at 3.5, you're fucking lucky, and that's like a for sure lick.
That's the legs
But
up.
I think even at that spread should be -10, dude.
It should be -10.
Should be -10.
I mean, the score predictor here has it at 27-17. I think it's going to be worse than that.
Don't be surprised if because remember the game starts Sunday, dude.
Lamar
So
Jackson is going to just
The game starts Sunday, so if more
Yeah.
money starts flowing in, that spread's gonna go up. So
for
yeah,
sure get it in now if you
Try
can.
to jump on your Dolphins right now.
I mean, the thing is, Lamar Jackson, we know the Dolphins do not do good with running quarterbacks. I mean, they're going to pick us apart. They're going to spread the field. It's going to be a joke.
So,
God bless our fish.
all right, I think this is the hardest game on the board to me.
Yeah, there's
Buffalo
there's
and the
one other
Jets.
one. There's one other one that's equally as hard that I also have a little bit of a question mark on.
But so here we got
So what is that setup?
Buffalo Bills at New York Jets. So they're basically neighbors. The spread here, they got it at 3, and it's stiff as a rod. It hasn't moved. They haven't budged. Only thing that's budged here, over under went from 38 to 40.5. So
So I'm gonna go
What do
ahead
you
and
feel,
take.
bro?
You've got all right. So it's the Jets -3 over under 41. You know, I gotta go with the Jets here. Home field. You know, hoping Le'Veon just comes alive and like he said today, give me the ball 50 times. I don't care. And they put it to him and they win. Probably by a field goal. So like. That 3-point spread is there for a reason. It's tough.
here I think
I would have to take a money line bet here. I would go money line Jets. That's my move, and I don't know about that over under is going
no,
to
I
be.
mean remember we're
hovering.
really high on the Jets. I like their team. They had great D already. Their QB's going on his second year, and he looked nice last year, to be honest.
Yeah, he did.
With a week, he didn't really have no weapons. Now he has driving with him more. You got Le'Veon. That's a big thing, dude. Le'Veon is going to get a lot of carries, I believe. Adam Gase, you know how I feel about him, but
Fuck that guy.
You know what? Here's a solid play, dude. I think the over is a very, very easy play. They got it at 38. It's already moved 2.5 points, though, guys. But if you look at these last 5 matchups,
38. I have it. Yeah.
yeah, they opened it at 38 and it's at 40.5 now.
Yeah, it's
But
at 40,
opened,
yeah.
so it's moving, bro. It's moving 2-3 points. But if you look at the last 5 matchups, 4 of them went over, dude. So I mean,
this
proof's in the pudding, man. And
Yeah.
these both teams just got better. I think the over.
I think they score. I think they each put up 3 touchdowns. Easy.
We like the over and the Jets there, man. So just write it down,
Let's
guys.
do that.
I really like the over there, man. And
Yeah,
we
that's a good- that's a good one.
Baltimore. Remember, Baltimore's the heavy solid play. So now let's get into Atlanta Falcons
This is an interesting one.
At Minnesota Vikings. So we got two dome teams playing. This is gonna be a fucking shootout.
This is going to be Falcons 4-point dogs.
What they got the total at?
In the dome, 47.5.
Okay.
This is also a good overplay, I think.
Yes, bro.
This is a good overplay, and I'm taking the Falcons money line here.
I like
Matt Ryan, Julio, Devontae back. I mean, I think even whatever. I mean, it's Matty Ice versus Cuzzos, and I got to go with the Falcons. I think the Falcons are a dark horse, favorite this year to maybe win it all. And I'm gonna go with, like I said, Falcons money line and
Cousins,
the
bro.
over.
Cousins just doesn't do it for me, man.
He doesn't. He's
bro.
just not.
He doesn't
consistent.
make big fucking plays, dude. He does not.
No,
the guy
he doesn't.
chokes, man.
No, he doesn't.
He made one big play with the Redskins, and that's what fucking got him all this money. But the guy's not that good, man. And you need to prove it to me. And I'll go with Matt.
He's a little
Ryan
better
here.
than average, but not great.
I'm on board with you all the way. I like Matt Ryan a lot. Atlanta has something to prove this year, and I really like the over a lot. The last five matchups, the overs hit 3 times, and I think, dude, it's gonna be a shootout, man. Like both Minnesota's D's all right, but I'm saying, man, they're gonna be throwing all over the place.
You got Stephen A's number one wide receiver in football.
Who's he like?
Julio Jones, baby.
Julio, no. Then they got Diggs. They got Thielen, the other side.
No. I mean, look, I think it's
And
going to be a
look at,
shootout. That's why the over here is
Delvin
nice.
Cook's looking nice too. It's gonna be a good game,
It's
but
gonna be
I
a
think
very
the
good
over's
game.
the solid play, and
It's gonna.
you gotta ride with that. That's gonna be a great game.
That's gonna be a great game.
Everybody should watch that fucking game, dude.
You heard it here, Atlanta money line.
All right. Here's another weird one, bro. So we got Cincinnati Bengals at Seattle Seahawks. The
All right,
spread
so-
here we got it at +9 Bengals. What's the over under, Matt?
I have it over unders at 44. That's a tricky
44.
one. That's a tricky one.
All right. So what do you feel about this game?
Man, I mean, I like Seattle all day. To win by 10 at home, I don't know. That one's tough. I mean, the money line, I know there's no value there, but that's tough. I mean, if I had to say to go with something, I would say Seattle, -9.5.
It's hard.
It's hard, but I'd have to. I mean, if I'm picking one side, I'm picking that side, and that over under. I don't know. I feel like Seattle could really shut them out to the point where Cincy's not going to put up many points, and I can see a scenario where you have like a 33-10 score or something, and that under hits. So I'm a little hesitant on the over there.
I know, and Seattle's D definitely upgraded with Clowney. He's going to be a lot more solid there. He didn't like playing in Houston because apparently their backs played far from each other. So he's like, man, my pass rush never worked because everybody will throw hitches on him. So Seattle plays completely. They play high press, so Clowney's supposed to make a big difference there. I mean, I like Seattle all the way. I like them too. I told
Lockett's supposed to have a good season again. He's
Russell
healthy.
Wilson just got the bag.
Russell got the bag. He's ready to go.
I mean, they're solid, dude. I mean, they're a little sleeper team that we've liked. So
They go 10-6 every season.
Yeah, you got to go with Seattle, guys, 100%. Or like at the end, we'll discuss little parlays on these heavy money lines. You just parlay them out, and it brings down the money lines. So
Yep.
They're a nice one to mix in with the Baltimore Ravens. You put them both money line. We find another one, and you get a little 3-teamer, and you could smash it. And you don't got to risk much, and you don't got to put down the heavy -300 money line.
Yep.
So next we're going to the fucking
God.
luckless Indianapolis Colts, bro. Incredible.
I just can't believe that Brissett. I mean, good for him, but 2-year, $30 million for what? Fuck is that guy?
But you know what? So listen here.
I'm taking the
But here,
Chargers.
look, listen, so they're playing the Chargers.
Chargers
right?
by a touchdown?
They don't have Gordon. Bro, he's not gonna play. That's a big thing, man.
It's fine. It's fine.
But
It's fine.
this line's tricky, man. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I just really looked at the line. So listen, we got Colts, Chargers. Let's hear what we're talking about. So we got 70% of the money, 66% of the money they got on the Chargers, obviously. Line's opened at 7.5. They got it down to 6.5. Why would it drop? They already know Luck's gone. Why would they drop it, man? Like they want that Chargers money? That's the thing. It's tricky, man. I know it's easy to say, but bro, like
I mean, they definitely want the Chargers money, but I mean, again, the Chargers are another AFC favorite this year.
But without
at
Gordon?
home, without Gordon. I mean, I understand like Eckler's no Gordon, but like you're gonna ride Eckler week 1. He's gonna do fine. He's probably gonna get himself 100 yards. and I still think
it's week one, guys. Like I said, but you gotta go Chargers. Yeah,
Chargers
at
by a
home,
touchdown at home.
You
Come
have to.
on, I mean,
you gotta take them by a TD.
You gotta take them by a TD at home, and the over under at 44.5. Again, that is, I don't know. I mean, I like the over there, but again, it's gonna be tight.
Yeah, definitely Chargers, guys.
Chargers all day.
You got to jump on the Chargers. So we're going to get into San Francisco 49ers
all right.
at Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So I think this is the hardest game on the board to call.
We were talking about this.
This is the hardest game on the board to call. And
so let's just see. We got 57% of the money's on San Francisco. The line opened up at what?
This is even. I don't know what it opened up at.
Yeah, it opened up at plus
now.
1.5. So they were giving them
Tampa Bay minus 1.5.
No, it was a plus 1.5 49ers, and now it's an even.
Okay.
So I mean, this game's very hard, guys. So
this game's very hard, but I mean, I'm gonna go with I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay at home.
Tampa Bay at home.
You know, I think Jameis has a really good year, and I think they also have a new coach and a new system down there. And I think
this is one of the. You know what? I hate saying big games are for, but this is a big game.
It's a big game to start the season.
Buccaneers,
they got to start off on the right foot.
They got to start off on the right foot. And people might finally be like, all right, because Winston has the signs, he's there, but their team's never kind of. This year they're fully ensembled and they got everything they want. So
he's a 7 or 8. He's a top 10 QB going into the season. And look, if he can keep the ball, no picks and be smart with the football and continue to make big throws and utilize his weapons and Mike Evans and
last
do what
last
he's
year
done.
They played and Tampa Bay gave
He's
him
smart,
sauce, bro. They beat them 27-9 at home. They whooped their ass.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, dude, you got to ride Tampa Bay, man.
You got to ride Tampa Bay, and
the
here
under, bro. I think the under. I think it's going to be a defensive game. Tampa Bay's going to grind it out and win.
Over under 50. Yeah,
it's a lot of points, man.
I like the under here.
Last time they played was 27-9.
Yep.
That's the only thing we could really go off.
Yeah, it's
that spread was Tampa's. Look, that time the spread was Tampa -2. Kind of what we got it right now.
Yeah, because they've been very evenly matched teams in terms of potential, right?
Definitely. I mean, everybody's high on Garoppolo, but game one, like we said, dude, game ones are very hard. Once we start getting a trend,
I like Jameis right now over Garoppolo. Until Garoppolo
I agree
I know that he had a great second half last year, but that's a second half of one season. Do it again. Talk to me.
All right, here we go. This is another little exciting game. We got Detroit Lions at Arizona Cardinals. This one has a lot of line movement too, guys.
This is a tough one to call, up there with.
So we got line opened up -1 Detroit, 78% of the money. So it's flooding in there. Everybody hitting Detroit, and the line's almost up to -3 now. Well, it is -3. So we got it moving 2 points. Over under, we got it at 47.5, dropped to 46.5. What do you like here, bro? I mean, I
like the under actually. I don't think. I don't think they go over that 47 mark, and I actually really have to say, I'm gonna ride Kyler all day here, and
this one's hard.
And Christian Kirk, and you know what? I think Arizona takes them at home. I mean,
it's definitely a roll of a dice, but I'll roll the dice too. I'm high on Kyler. I've liked him ever since the whole controversy at the draft. I think the kid, his poise is very well. He has a cannon, dude. Like
he does.
We've seen a couple throws that he's made, and I'm like, man,
he drops dimes in there.
Those are hard throws, and he's dropping them down the sideline. I like them too. We're gonna see. So the last 2 times they played, Detroit won 17-3. It was Detroit -2, and then before that was in 2017. Detroit won 35-23. But then again, this is a Detroit team that was way better than Arizona, and they got back David Johnson, man. Arizona might be a little sleeper.
You can't forget about that.
They're 150-1 to win the Super Bowl. I'm saying it's worth $100.
Look,
$100 wins you $15,000.
You got to go with Arizona here at home. I mean, whatever. Detroit, give me a break.
Yeah, give me a break. Who the fuck wants to bet fucking boring ass Stafford anyway?
Stafford.
At least they're your money. It's first game. You'll have fun betting.
And Galladay and whatever. Fuck them.
We'll see,
what?
Man.
Take Arizona.
That's another big game one, bro. Back to back. The Tampa's a big game one, and so is that one, man.
You got to take them there.
So now we're getting into a little thicky game. So we got here. We got the
What do
New
you call
York
it?
Giants at Dallas Cowboys, and today was huge day for the fucking Cowboys.
Huge day. That
Everybody knows
$50
why.
million guaranteed bag.
Zeke, you know how he gets the plate out? That was all full of fucking money, bro.
Yeah.
He deserves it, dude. You know
He
what?
does, man. It's bullshit.
That's
These
why
guys-
Jerry sacó with dinero, dog. If not, he wouldn't fucking do that. Jerry Jones doesn't do that shit.
Look at him. Look at him today. This guy, fucking Prescott. He's in the last year of his rookie deal. He's making $2 million this year.
I know.
$2 million.
They gotta fix that, bro.
You know, but they set the precedent today because Zeke had 2 years left on his deal, and what happened? Jerry said, "No, it's okay. We don't want you to be feel left out, feel underappreciated. Here's that money."
So what do we got here? We got Dallas
This is an ass whooping.
-7, and it stayed -7.
Dude.
60% of the money's on there, so
I mean, this is
it's just it's a divisional game, so they're always kind of they always
they're
fight
competitive.
hard.
They're competitive.
But
I don't know. I like.
I mean, look,
Shit, maybe-
even last year, dude. Last year, December 30th. Look at the score.
You know what I'd like to do with this game?
36-35, Giants covered.
You know what I'd like to do with this game? I'd like to tease this game. I'd like to tease Dallas and the over.
Yeah, you see.
You know?
Throw them in teasers, man. You can mix it with the Baltimore game too. I
Yeah,
told you, those
put
high
it
low
in there.
spreads, you know.
Put it
get
in
them
there.
down to 0, man.
Get the
You'll get Baltimore at a
Baltimore at even. Take Dallas at even.
and then you could even throw
And take
Seattle.
the over at 38.
Yeah,
boom.
you could even already throw the Seattle game. Yeah,
There you go.
the Seattle game you'll get it at -1.5 or some shit.
There
right?
you go.
Or +1.5. So
Yeah. So that's the move there. I mean, again, 7 points for a divisional game, as Carly touched upon, man. I mean,
yeah, I mean those games
they're
get close no
competitive.
matter what.
Yeah,
no
they
matter
get
what.
competitive. It's like the Dolphins.
We
when
all
they-
know the fucking Giants suck.
the shit ass Dolphins always play the Patriots tough.
You're right.
You know what I
know?
mean? It's just
And
the way it
7-point
is.
spread, I mean, is like that's a lot of points, dude. But yeah, I mean, you gotta obviously you have to ride the fucking Cowboys. They just paid everybody. I mean, Dak's a little pissed off, but even more reason for him to perform and show why they need him.
because this
you
is
know?
this is the year where he says
They're showing,
okay,
hey, we need Zeke. Now you need to show us that
Yeah.
we gave him the money. We got to see you do some shit to say that we need you.
Yep.
Because if not, Jerry Jones will just go get somebody else. They have a great offensive line. Zeke is awesome, though. I mean,
He's amazing.
that guy. I mean, you had to pay him. So let's get into this next one. This is a real nice one. You were talking about this one. Pittsburgh Steelers at New England Patriots. And it's an 8:20 game, dude. So it's prime time.
Yeah, primetime Sunday night. Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh plus 5.5.
Nice game, though.
Yeah,
they're giving Pittsburgh 5.5.
where's
points.
that line? Where's that line moved?
It hasn't moved.
See, this is interesting.
And then 63% of the money's on New England, and they stayed. The only thing moved was over under. From 51.5, it dropped down to 50.
So this one is. I like the over here. I think they sling it. I think Big Ben and TB each have 2 to 3 touchdowns, and I think Juju balls out. I think our boy Gordon balls out in his first game back if he can stay back. But again, I was looking at this and I think this is a tough game. Obviously, you don't know what to expect. I don't know if I would take the points here. Honestly, I think I'd get away from that. I don't even think I'd touch this game with a 10-foot pole, to be honest with you.
But I mean, we have to make a pick.
But
I'm on your boat too.
But my pick would be, even if the money's not
New
there,
England,
you got to go New England at home to open the season.
Vegas is really good, bro. They put it where you're like, fuck, man. Like, what the fuck do I do?
At 5.5, yeah, exactly what I'm saying. So you go with New England there, and I think the over. Even though 50 is a lot of points, I mean, both of these teams have crazy high-powered offenses, and I think they put up 28 points in like the first quarter and a half.
Do they get their rings that first game?
I believe so.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be amped up.
That crowd, bro.
They're gonna. I still think they win, but again, this could be a back and forth, and come down to a pretty exciting fourth quarter.
Their last 3 matchups together. Last year, New England lost 17-10, and it was New England -3. Went way under 55 points. Then we had in 2017, New England won by only 3, 27-24, but they covered. It was -2. And then in 2017 again, New England they whooped their ass 36-17. So here it's like
again, yeah. So
it's close, man.
2 out of 3 times.
Yep.
2 out of 3 times the over hits.
Yep.
Okay. But also 2 out of 3
you
times it was a field goal or
You
less.
got to ride with Brady, dude.
So you just got to go with TB here, and I mean I say again money line. Again, if you really are believing in that money line, again, this is another game maybe you can tee 7 points and get TB at plus 1.5 at home, but I think that's also a little sketchy. Again, stick with it, money line, and
yeah, I think if you money line New England, it might be a field goal fucking game, to be honest. Like a Gostkowski 38-yarder to win it.
Yeah,
how Belichick always does it. Runs
and I
the
think
clock down.
I think the over hits here.
So so we got 2 Monday night games, bro. So here's the one we're kind of agreeing to disagree on.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, like we said, again, it's week fucking 1, bro. It's hard. I'm just going off money movement and what I see, what I've learned through the years. But here we got Houston Texans at New Orleans Saints plus 6.5 Texans. So it already went down. They opened at plus 7. So what do you think, man?
They want that money on the Saints. A little bit of
they
a
really
reverse line. So
they want the Saints
if I'm Carlito, I'm going with Houston Texans.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look. Anything happened. New Orleans starts off really slow. I told you that too. Last year, I think they opened up with 2 losses. And I think week 1, I'm telling you, I don't know who they lost. I think it was against the Bucks or the fucking Bills. One of those teams. And it was a 45-48 game. It killed everybody's parlays and teasers. I remember that. That's for a fact. Everybody was like, holy shit. They thought they were a lock, and it wasn't. They tend to start off slow. They're a great team, and they're very pissed off. But, dude, I mean, I'm going where the money's at, and I don't like the Texans. I just like what the money's doing, and you got to go with the Texans.
So you think Deshaun goes into that dome and puts on a show?
I think so. And
Okay.
J.J. Watt's fully healthy, bro. He's going to cause havoc, man. And,
all right. But you still think New Orleans wins?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I like the 7 points. That's it.
You know what? The more I think about it, I like that. But also, this is another one where I would take New Orleans at even money, and take the over. And tease the under to 45. I think they cover
games,
those,
bro.
But this is also a very difficult game to touch. Again, 2 really good teams with a lot to prove. The actual score predictor I'm looking at here via my research has New Orleans a 30-21 victor, and that sounds like a decent
it's right there with the spread.
But
it's a 9-point win, and you could get them at plus 7.
But the thing is that this is one of those games where it's 24-21 and and then they have a touchdown as time runs out.
Saints will win this game. They will win this game, but it's not. I think it's going to be a close game.
I think it's gonna be a close game too. I like the points. I'm going with Carly here.
Yeah, man. You got it. I think you ride with the points, guys. And
game.
You got to think reverse, dude. You can't bet what everybody's betting, man.
Yeah. This next game, which is the last of our week 1 predictor, is Denver at Oakland. Shit. I mean, you got me on this one. I mean, you've got even money. Has the line moved at all?
Oh, I did the flip flop. So the flip flop means it opened at. They had Denver at plus. Some had them at plus 3, plus 2.5. So they were the dogs. Bro, money was flooding in on Denver. Now it's Denver minus 1. So that means like 2.5 went to 0, and then now it's minus 1. So it moved like almost 3 points.
I mean,
so they're scared. They don't want that Denver money. So you take Denver. Like that solid bet there has to be Denver.
Yeah,
Vegas don't want it.
You're gonna go with Flacco.
They didn't want the plus 3. They're like, oh, that was too easy. What do people know that we don't know? That's what I'm looking at right now. When they're scaring 2 or 3 points, that's a big jump, dude. And nothing's really changed. They know the teams they had. All they got is Flacco. And I mean, that's the only thing that's really changed. But Flacco's Flacco. I mean, I think that line was gonna be like that with Keenum or Flacco at quarterback. To be honest, I think I would have liked Keenum there, but
yeah, I would have. I don't know. I mean, at this one, I guess we got to go Broncos minus 1 and. I don't know, the over under at 43. I mean, what do you do with that? I mean, again, that's I like actually the under there.
Under.
You
go under.
You go under there all day.
And where's this game at? Oh, it's in Oakland.
It's in Oakland, so you got to take that into consideration too.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But if it was in Denver for sure, man. With that thin air, there's no way. Everybody has trouble playing over there.
Yeah, I mean, look, maybe Oakland comes out and plays well. Gruden and. Put some interesting schemes together, and AB and these guys, put on a show, and hey, who knows?
So another thing I forgot to say is that Green Bay game, Chicago tomorrow. Another solid play. We got Aaron Rodgers over 2.5 touchdowns. We like Chicago, but that's a little prop play I really like. prop plays are off in the beginning of the year because they don't really know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I feel like, man, Rodgers is gonna throw 3 touchdowns, bro, 100%. That's what I feel.
I agree.
I think he's gonna throw 3 touchdowns.
He could throw 3 in the first half for all we know.
So
it's Rojo.
So yeah, guys.
Well, why don't we run back through and maybe, you know, throw in a few little parlays or teasers that we think, you know, might be good, safe-ish, you know, week 1 bets.
So let's do like a little.
Yeah, I mean,
a 3-teamer.
I would like. I'll name a team. You name a team.
Yeah.
So let's start with the teaser. All right. I would tease the Baltimore Ravens at Miami Dolphins to even money
I agree that.
all day.
And then also in that one, I would throw the Seattle Seahawks against the Cincinnati Bengals. You'll get them at +1, and then you're gonna get Ravens at +1 as well because we're on a 10-point teaser. And what do you like for the last one?
The last one, I am gonna go with the Philadelphia Eagles at home, -2.5.
No, I know you'll get them. Well, no, you'll get them at even. You'll get them at even because it's a 10-point. What is it?
-3. I have 9.5 here. The spread
Yeah.
moved. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll get them
So-
at even. So both teams will get them at even. You need just Ravens to win, Eagles to win, and Seattle to win, dude.
And I think those three teams cover, and that's a good one. I like sticking with the 3-team parlays.
Yeah, little teaser, little
You
teaser
know,
there.
I mean, sorry, the teasers.
Yeah. The parlay, I mean, I like those little Krilla parlays, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
So here,
hit me.
I mean, all right. So with the parlay, let's check out the money lines here. But so I would start off with tomorrow, and I would take Chicago. I'll take them on the money line.
Chicago money line. All right.
We'll get them at -170.
I'm gonna come at you after that
And
with
then I really like
Dallas.
the Falcons money line.
and I like Dallas money line.
You could get Falcons money line around +175, man. That's a nice value play.
Yep.
And yeah, we could take Dallas money line.
Take the Dallas money line. Although that's gonna be what? That's -2.
That one's chunky. You're gonna get it's -330 now.
330. Yeah.
But whatever, there your $100. You got some pluses there, so you'll get it at even money. You might even get plus on it. But
Pretty decent.
and tomorrow, I'm telling you, tomorrow's a hard bet too. I'm just doing it just to start off the season, bro. Say fuck it, you know. I gotta get my feet wet, you know.
No, but I
But
like that.
I don't
though.
really like that, you know. I already said the game. We said the games we really like.
It's hard. It's hard to bet against Aaron Rodgers, but I mean the Bears have a lot to prove, and I think they're going to be good. And you know, why not?
Tampa,
Let's
man.
take
Tampa
them.
at home is hard too. So I mean,
Tampa's tough.
We told people what we like, man.
Yeah, I mean, let's see how we do. You know,
So,
we're
yeah,
going to
we'll-
be here in it, you know, week in, week out.
I hope you guys like this. So next week will be good because we can finally get some data. We get some stats. You know, we know our picks. We review them. We go next week, and yeah, dude. There's a couple we
and
disagreed on. We'll see what happens. Those
Yeah.
are the good ones.
And we'll talk about some player props, you know, after this week, going into week 2.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get deep into it, man.
Yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Good luck. Just listen
Let's
up, bro.
go.
Now it's gonna get good. Now you guys should get stats and
The
go off of that.
Bears.
The Bears tomorrow. See you later, bro.
Later.